In the golden age of piracy, roughly 1650 to 1730, the world's navies weren't just fighting empires. They were hunting pirates. But what was life actually like for a Navy officer during this time? Let's dive into the real, day-to-day experience of a man tasked with enforcing law on lawless seas. Rank and responsibility. Navy officers were often from wealthier families or earned commissions through years of service. Their responsibilities went beyond combat. They oversaw navigation, discipline, provisioning, and command of up to 200 men on a single warship. Failure in any area could be fatal, not just for them, but for the entire crew. Harsh daily life at sea. Life on board was far from glamorous. Officers ate better than sailors, but conditions were still harsh. Storms, spoiled food, rats, and disease were constant threats. They lived by strict routines, morning inspections, log keeping, drills, and sail training. Sleep was rare and often broken by sudden alerts or emergencies. Endless patrolling and waiting. Much of a Navy officer's time was spent patrolling known pirate routes. The Caribbean, the coast of West Africa, and the Indian Ocean. Long stretches of boredom were interrupted by sudden, violent action. They had to remain alert. Pirates often disguised their ships or hid in inlets. Chasing a sloop through reefs or shallow waters could end in disaster. Combat with pirates. When they did encounter pirates, combat was fast and deadly. Pirates favored speed and surprise. Naval ships had more firepower, but pirates were more agile and unpredictable. Officers had to anticipate ambushes, lead boarding parties, and make split-second tactical decisions. Naval combat was chaotic: cannon fire, musket shots, and close-quarter fighting with cutlasses. There were no second chances. Capturing pirates. If pirates were captured alive, officers were expected to deliver them to authorities. Trials were held in colonial courts. Many pirates were hanged, often publicly, as a warning. Navy officers sometimes earned rewards or promotions for successful captures. But just as often, they gained enemies or suffered wounds that lasted a lifetime. Disease, discipline, and death. Aside from pirates, the greatest threats were scurvy, typhus, and infection. Officers had to enforce discipline with harsh punishments, floggings, confinement, even execution. They also had to manage morale. A mutiny wasn't unheard of if the crew felt abandoned, mistreated, or hopeless. Legacy of naval officers. These men weren't just fighting for glory. They were defending shipping routes, colonial interests, and the global economy of the time. Many never made it home. But those who did became symbols of order in an age of chaos. They helped end the golden age of piracy and shaped the modern navies we know today.